Hey guys, welcome back to the MangaMark channel. Today I am jumping into the next batch of One Piece openings. This is my first time hearing these openings. If you have just discovered this channel, I am watching One Piece for the first time on the channel. I am currently in Thriller Bark. So I've seen a couple of episodes at the start of Thriller Bark, and the last video we did the first 3 openings. I believe, from what I remember, opening 2 was my favourite so far. We did the first 3, and we also did the 4 kids rap, if you can call it that, which was actually pretty fun, right? I'll give it. It was a fun little rap. But yeah, so today, because of where we are in the series, I am able to watch openings 4, 5, 6, and 7. So that's what we'll be covering in this video. You know, it seems like, I know that people are saying like they get a lot less spoilery as it goes on, but I still want to just do it this way because based on the last ones we've seen, I don't want to know nothing about the arcs I'm going into. I just, you know, because the first, like, the fact that they gave away that Robin joined the crew in the first openings just blows my mind, right? So I don't want to, I'm not going to watch any of the ones like Thriller Bark and onwards just now. I will do videos in the future when we get that past that point in the series, you know, because like I want to see how it all kind of stacks up, and then I might even kind of do, like, once I get kind of caught up in the series, I'll maybe do like a ranking of where I consider the openings against each other. Right now, I'd say number 2, from what I remember, was my favourite. And let's see if any of these ones have the ability to topple that. Let's get into them. It's going to be interesting to see now that I've seen these arcs, just because these openings are going to be the ones that go through, like, I'm guessing it'll be like Skypiea and Water 7 and Enies Lobby. So I'm interested to see what stuff was in the openings, like footage wise from the show. Interested to see how these openings match up with the arcs, kind of thing, like the tone of them. So yeah, guys, if you are new to the channel, please consider subscribing. Join me on my One Piece journey. Everyone that has and comes back, watches, comments, likes the videos, thank you guys so much. I really appreciate it. And yeah, let's listen to these now. Jumping in first to number 4, One Piece openings. Let's go. Okay. Oh, I like this. Showing all the kind of weapons and hats. Okay. Little intro from Luffy. Let's do it. So this will be after Alabasta then? Robin joined the crew? Oh, Ace, Blackbeard, Shanks. Okay. Oh, Mary. Oh, Mary. To see Mary again. Oh, I like this. Oh, they're showing up in the order they joined the crew? Is that what's happening? Oh, Chopper. Oh, this one. It feels like such a different tone from like the first 3. You know, it's a more, I don't know, like the beat compared to the first 3 were very anime opening. Oh, showing everyone's, oh, here look, oh, showing everyone's past, Belmere, oh, Robin. Oh, so that was like kind of like hint to Robin's backstory there, all the way back here. Yeah, like I'm saying, like the first 3 were very anime opening, what you expect. This one feels very different. That jacket Sanji's wearing. Okay. Right, that was, like I said, like that, the tone of that opening felt very different to the first 3. I enjoyed it. You know, it was very relaxed. It fit the tone of a pirate anime very well. especially in this kind of like crazy One Piece world. But yeah, I loved all the kind of images and stuff. I didn't feel like there was much spoilers in that one. I feel like it focused more on things that had happened. You know, showing everyone, like everyone's kind of past, like a little bit of the flashbacks and stuff and all that. Yeah, and like a lot of it was interspersed of like, I don't know if some of that was, you know, like just things that they put in there, like the pictures of, was it like manga panels or stuff like that. Uh, but yeah, like I love the little scene of them walking, and then like it showed you them like started with Luffy and then Zoro, and then that like showing you in the order that they like Luffy met them kind of thing. Yeah, that was a fun one. That was a fun one. I'd probably still say number two I preferred, just because it was very high tempo, just good stuff. But yeah, this one was good. You know, I like this one. Let's see how number five shapes up. So I'm wondering then if this one here, number four, was that Skypiea? Was that them coming out of Skypiea going into like the G8 maybe? I don't know. Like you guys let me know like what kind of, where did this end, this opening kind of start and end in relation to the series, because they didn't give much hints in the actual video. But let's see with the next one. Let's see number five, if I'll be able to see around about what time the next one took place. Let's do it. Okay. Okay. Oh, I like this opening. I love this. So, oh, Mary. Every time I see Mary, I'm going to be emotional now. It's just, it's different. Oh, and she's got all the kind of repairs there. So this must be after Skypiea. Good little beat to it. I like this. I like the way this one started off. Yeah, you can see the change in the animations as well. Just, I think that around about this time is when it probably jumped up. So this must be like Water 7 time. I like this though, like in the openings, giving little, like on little deserted islands and stuff, like them camping. Okay, right, yep. Davy back fight, Aokiji, okay, right, I know exactly where we are now. Going into Water 7, meeting the Frankie family, okay, yep, Davy back fight. Oh, Kaki, before I realised you were a dick. Oh yeah, Frankie House. Oh man. Okay, right. Okay, this one's got a lot more spoilers in it then. No, nothing crazy, but still some things that you don't want to be seeing. All the characters. That one was fun. That one was just a fun opening. Yeah, so that, like, just a very upbeat, you know, I really like that. That could be up there with two for me. That was just a very upbeat, it fit in with kind of like, maybe like the craziness of the Davy back fight going into the start of Water 7, but it doesn't prepare you for what's about to happen with Luffy and Usopp, and kind of like the emotional damage you're about to feel in these two arcs. But, you know, it was very, I feel like that's an opening that I probably wouldn't skip. You know, if I was watching the openings in One Piece, that would be one where I'd be like, right, okay, let's just listen to it. Let's just let it play. You know, like I love how quick paced it was and how quick paced the clips were of all the kind of like, you know, it started off just giving you little wholesome, the crew camping on a deserted island, and then it jumped into all the stuff. It jumped into all the kind of like, right, here we go, Afro Luffy, Luffy versus Aokiji, because like that, those are things that you don't want to see. That's the reason why I'm skipping the openings in the series. Like because then, like, if I'd watched them, I'd be watching through the Davy back fight going, okay, so when does this guy, the Iceman, when's he going to show up? I don't want that, you know, so I'm happy with the decision, you know, from you, like the advice from you guys to be like, right, just give the openings and don't read the titles, because they give things away. So I'm happy with that. But like I love the fact that all of these openings feel like very different, like tonally they feel different. And I feel like they're meant to fit in with what's happening in the series at the time, which makes me very interested to see what this next one's going to be like, based on how much things were happening in the series as we're going into Ennie's Lobby. But yeah, like it feels like a series in which it's not going to be, there's a load of anime out there where it's very much, you can see a kind of pattern going through the openings where they like to use the same kind of openings going through. This One Piece makes me feel like the more I progress through these, it's going to be very different. Very different. I mean, I know that there's supposed to be like 20 odd or maybe like 30 openings at this point. I feel like it's going to be, it'll be good to rank them because they're not going to be just like, oh, generic, like similar ones all the way through. I'm sure they'll have their iconic ones, and I believe that in this one we have one that's a kind of like, it's like the Straw Hats voice actors singing the first one, which is just fun. That's just good stuff, right? So we'll get to that soon. Right, so we're jumping in here, opening number 6. Let's do it. Oh, they're all like soldiers? Oh, okay, right, okay. They all seem really fun. Like, you get little clips you don't expect at the start of these. Okay, okay. I like this one. Okay. They all kind of start similar as well, with kind of like the pan out of the Mary. I know. But, like that, kind of the shot of the water. Oh, all the outfits here. Whoa. Oh, Buggy. Oh, Blackbeard Smoker. Ace. Oh, Whitebeard. Mihawk. The old Marines. Shanks. You've always... they always seem to put Shanks at the end. Foreshadowing? We'll see. Oh. Okay. This one, so this will be leading into Ennie's Lobby then. If the last one was Water 7, this must be the opening for Ennie's Lobby. I like that. I like that little map thing there. Oh yeah, right, okay, here we go. Here we go. Right, yes, fast paced. Like, here we go. All the clips of CP9. Soga King. Let's do it. Oh, that Frankie versus Fukuro fight, that was a lot better than I was expecting that to be. That was a great fight. Oh my god. Oh, that scene. Oh my god. Oh, that's perfect. That's a perfect way to end it. With the lineup. Oh, that was my favourite. I think that one's up there for me. That was great. That was awesome. That just got you hyped. That was just like, if I was watching that before I was getting into the Ennie's Lobby episodes, I'd be like, right, let's go, right. But again, now it makes more sense for this one as to avoid the openings. They showed you, like, I'm trying to think like when then this would have, like, probably this would have been the opening going into Ennie's Lobby. They showed you Luffy's second gear, and like basically all the matchups against CP9, how it would all kind of turn out. That was a fun part of the arc where like everybody was separated and you didn't know who was going to be facing who, and like it was cool to see them kind of matching up against each other. So I can understand that you don't want that to be spoiled for you. But that lineup there, oh my god, that bit where they're standing and he's talking to Robin and she makes the declaration with tears in her eyes, man, my god. Oh, one of the best moments I've seen in anime. And they had to put that in the opening. Like, it's just, but I like that they didn't do the scene. They didn't do the her crying and declaring. It was that kind of like, right, foreshadowing of, this is the confrontation here. This is where we need to get to. So I feel like they're probably I understand the dilemma they're in, because I feel like in Japan, like, everybody reads the manga, So they probably don't care about these with the openings, with the spoilers. They're probably like, everybody knows what's going to happen. But then when you're doing it for people that are watching it in the West, it's that way of people that don't read the manga and have jumped into the series. Not a good idea to watch these. But I feel like they're getting better as it goes on, where they're like, right, they're trying to show clips of, to get you hyped, to be like, these are things that's going to be happening, but it's not too impactful. Like the biggest one that, like I was saying earlier, that blows my mind is they gave away that Robin joins the crew. And that was that was before he even got to Alabasta, I think. That was like when we were leaving like Drum. I think so. So how confusing would that be for an anime only watcher to be sitting there going, what? Wait a minute, what? What's happening here? Because then you know all the way through Alabasta. Okay, so Vivi's not joining the crew. This woman here, this villain, is joining the crew. How is this going to work? So I feel like they are getting better. But let's see this next one, because this one is the one that I was told is the kind of like voice actors singing the first one, like the first opening. So it's them singing that. I'm interested to see how this one's going to sound, because this is just going to be fun. This is going to be a fun one. Let's get into it. Number 7. Let's do it. Oh, yeah, you've got the old kind of video as well for it. Right, let's hear this here. Let's see if I can hear them. Because I'm guessing they're all kind of singing it together. Like the group's doing it. The whole crew. Okay. Yes. God, look how much the animations, how far we've came with the animation as well. It's insane. And I'm still miles behind. Like, I can't wait to see where it goes when I catch up. Oh. That's Nami. That's Nami. Okay. A Chopper? Chopper and Nami? Robin? I feel like there's a couple of them in there. Chopper's in there, definitely. Luffy. Oh, man. Oh, killing it. Killing it. It's just like the first opening is just a good time, isn't it? It's just fun times. It's crazy to think how old this is. Like this opening and this bit here, like late 90s going into the 2000s. Insane, man. Oh, and you can hear Zoro and Sanji, like you can hear and Usopp, you can hear the guys in the background. Oh, that was great. I like that. That's just a fun one. That's great. I wonder how, was that an actual so was that the opening for some of the episodes? So was there a stretch in the anime where that was the actual opening of them singing it? Because it feels, well, I don't imagine they would have put that as the video at the start of the episodes, really. Was that just like a special thing they did? Because I don't understand why more animes don't do that. They should have their voice actors do, well, supposedly maybe they don't want to sing, but it would be great to have them sing the openings. I think that's just such a fun idea, and especially with this cast, like the One Piece voice cast. I don't know much about the English one because I haven't watched the dub, but the Japanese voice actors for One Piece are insane. And I've seen clips of the 4Kids one of the English dub. I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about like whatever the dub was after that. I've not listened to that one, so I don't know what they're like. But the Japanese one, my God, and especially watching Water 7, Enies Lobby. Oh my God, some of the performances, like obviously the standouts, like obviously Usopp, Luffy and Robin. Oh man, my goodness me, that just a showcase of voice acting. And even the whoever I believe that you guys were letting me know that it was an actual little girl that did the voice of like young Robin in her flashback, she killed it. She absolutely killed it. Unbelievable. You know, so outstanding. Here we go. This is the last one for today. And this one's number 7. This is number 7 here. I'm getting mixed up because it threw me off because of that one with the Straw Hats singing. I don't know if that is an official opening or not that was in the group, but this one is down as number 7. Right, so let's see what this. So this would have been kind of end of Ennie's Lobby, post Ennie's Lobby when they got back to Water 7, and then maybe the filler before Filler Bark leading into that. So let's see what this one's all about. Let's do it. Okay. Okay, start off with a beat. Oh, nice. I like that. So would this be the first one then with the Sunny, not Mary? Oh no, it's still Mary. Okay. Oh, because was this before the incident? So they didn't want to give away what was happening there? Man. Okay, oh, right, okay, so Frankie's not there, right. So this must be then, like before they went back to Water 7. Okay, so it's still Water 7, right. They're doing the shopping. Oh, Nami wearing Luffy's hat, I love that. I love all these animations here, man. Like just the fun times in between all these crazy adventures. Oh, Mihawk. Ace. Shanks. Always ends with Shanks. Yep. Always ends with Shanks. I love that. I love the kind of like showing the important kind of side characters to be like, right, remember these guys. Are they saying crazy Rainbow Star? It's a catchy one. It is catchy, guys. This one's good. What's that? A dinosaur. Okay. We're back on Little Garden. Oh, Sanji. He's so excited. So excited that dinosaurs. It's just the excuse to carry Robin. I like this little theme they do as well. They always seem to do that with the map. With like the ship going across the map. Oh, that was cool. This one's just... These... They don't miss. Like, they're all very good. This one just feels very upbeat as well. You know? So that one was very upbeat. And I loved it. It was very much a... Just like a crazy Rainbow Star, right? It was a crazy mishmash of scenes to go along with it, but it was just fun, just a fun one. Very the tone of the guitar and stuff, just it really is well done for One Piece. Like not you could say that none of these openings felt like they didn't belong at the start of One Piece, and that is special to do because you get a load of anime out there where they pick a song and you're like, oh, that doesn't really fit with the tone of this series. Like, I don't understand why you went with that. And then you obviously you've got your iconic ones out there that you know, but these ones I feel like they all feel very different. That's what's special about it. They all feel very different. And distinct. So it's that way where if you're watching it and you're going through the series, you have the opening that goes with that section of the series. And so that one there then, would that last one be the kind of one that was like the Mary with like the funeral and stuff, and then going into back to Water 7, and then you get the Frankie stuff, and then obviously, you know, Gap shows up and all the craziness that comes from that. Was that one? And then the next one is the one that leads you into Thriller Bark. as far as I'm led to believe, like that, this is the stopping point here, and the next one is the filler bark going forward from there, right? Because at the point I'm at right now, I've just learned that filler bark is run by one of the seven warlords, one called Gecko Moria. So I'm interested to see what's going to happen there. I did not, like the start of that arc, I was not expecting it to be a warlord. It felt very much like a fun times, fun times ahead compared to the heavy stuff you just went through in Eni's lobby. So I wonder if, because I thought like the spooky aspect of it and the setting, it felt very Scooby-Doo. So I'm wondering if the next opening for Thriller Bark is going to lean into that kind of spooky, atmosphere of, like based on like old horror movies. Is it going to be for that? Because you got a lot of, we've met, talking skeletons and vampires and zombies. So it's very different tone from coming from Eni's lobby. So, in fact, you had the filler in between as well. So I wonder if the filler in between with like that family, would that be this one here or would that be the next one? Because that'll probably change how that opening happens. Because if it was just Thriller Bark, you could lean into it. But yeah, I'd probably say, I really like number 5. I really like number 5. Number 5 probably up there for me. But these, like, 4 was good. 4 was good. Don't get me wrong, right? I loved 4. I loved the tone of 4. But I feel like 5 and 7, this one here, were just, really good. Really, really good. And I feel like those are probably my 2 favourites so far. Sorry, 5 and I'm getting mixed up because of the Straw Hat one. So this would probably be 8 then. If you're counting the Straw Hat singing the opening from the first one, this would be number 8, right? So 5, 6 was also very good. 6 was also a banger, right? And in fact, I'd probably 6 is up there for me as well. Like 6 was the Eni's lobby one, wasn't it? Yeah, I'm getting them mixed up. 6, I'd go 6, 5, 7. Sorry, 8, 6, 5, 8. I'm not going to count the Straw Hat singing that one. That was just a fun one. That was a fun side one. But so I would go 6, 5, 8, and then 4 at the bottom of these newer ones. But I think that they're better than like the opening few. Like the first one's just, that seems to be like the One Piece song. We Are. That's going to be the kind of like anthem of the series going forward. And I understand that that will be the kind of, that is the opening that is associated with the series. Because that is the first one, that is the, obviously they're bringing it back for the Straw Hats to sing it and stuff. It must be like it holds a place as the opening for One Piece. That way where you have series where, like Dragon Ball Z, you have the Te Chala, that one is like, that is going to be associated with the series no matter how many openings you have. When you think of One Piece opening, you're probably going to think of that. You think of Dragon Ball, you think of that. You think of, obviously in the English dub, we had that one that I did, like, it's controversial because I know that people liked it when I was young and I was in school, where they just kept repeating the Dragon Ball Z. And that was the whole song. And people loved it. And then when I heard the Japanese version, I'm like, why did you do that? Like, just keep the Japanese one. It's so damn good. Like, I mean, but at the time, obviously, bringing stuff over was probably very, they'll probably be like, will they enjoy the Japanese opening kind of thing? And now I love that we've got to the point where they don't dub it anymore. Like, well, most of the series for the anime openings, they just let them be. They're like, right, people can appreciate Japanese music for the openings now, So let's just leave it as the Japanese opening, and then they can go into the dub for the series. They don't have to do like a crappy cover of it, you know. But you know, that's the way it is. That's the way we are with One Piece openings and the openings in anime in general these days. I don't know if they actually do dubs for One Piece openings. Do they? Do they dub them? You guys let me know if that is the case. But yeah, guys, great openings. I'm looking forward to hearing more. Like I said, once I have I've caught up down the line, I will listen to them all again and then do like a ranking of them. I'll obviously get myself back to remember all the openings, and I think I'll better be able to judge them when I'm listening to them all together to get them all stacking up against each other. But yeah, guys, just good openings, man. Good openings, and thank you for telling me to avoid them. Because some of the videos with the things that happen in them are insane, that they thought that they should put some of these things in there. Maybe not so much these ones. These ones are actually a lot better than the first three. The first three, you're basically just spoiling the first, 100 episodes of what's going to happen, who's going to join the crew, and certain incidents in that. But yeah, guys, thanks so much for watching. If you enjoyed this video and you want to watch me geek out about One Piece and watch through the series for the first time, please consider subscribing and join me on this journey. Everyone that has subscribed and comes back, watches all these videos, listens to me rant about One Piece for hours. Thank you so much, guys. I really appreciate your support. And yeah, I will see you all on the next one. Thanks, guys.